The Pistons are now currently in the second phase of their workouts in their in-market bubble, and now they've already lost Justin Patton. He has a fractured pinky. The Pistons announced this evening. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and don't forget to check out Detroit Piston one-on-one talk playlist, or talk playlist, excuse me. But yeah, this may give Thon Maker opportunity to come back with the Pistons. All right, they don't have another center on the roster, and Thon Maker probably can be brought back on a cheap 1 year or other short-term deal, because we can't keep Justin Patton healthy. It's the foot, it's, now it's the pinky. Now, pinky might not sound like a big deal, but is this a guy that you can count on, even with all the talent that he got, to be in the rotation, especially if you lose Christian Wood? So I don't think this is a guy that you can count on off the bench, or even to be the third center off the bench, which when that was going down, Christian Wood wasn't playing nothing but 10, 15 minutes behind Dre and behind Thon Maker. He just don't seem like he physically built to play sports. Okay? I mean, your pinky, your foot, that's something. And once the pinky healed and the foot be injured, so this might open the door for the Pistons to also bring back Thon Maker. And if they do keep or lose, Christian Wood, I think they're going to be in the market for Jakob Porto, or Kelly Olynyk, or another center that's in the free agency. Because one thing about Justin Patton, you just can't trust him to stay healthy. If he does come here and produce, which he was Troy Weaver's first signing, he was in the farm system for the Oklahoma City Thunder. If he do come and produce, then you basically just got the doomsday clock down to when he going to get another injury that's going to sideline him. And as it stands, the Pistons just got too many injury-prone players for real. Last year was Reggie. This year you got Derrick Rose, you got Blake Griffin, you got Luke Kennard. See, one is too many. Now you carrying three right there, and potentially carrying the fourth with Justin. Well, you are carrying Justin Patton the fourth. That's just too many injury-prone players to really count on. Durability should be at the top of the Pistons' priority list when they look to draft and bring in free agency, because durability is a premium attribute now. Availability has always been the best ability, and the Pistons just keep finding a way to find injury-prone players. The one bright spot you can talk about Andre Drummond is his durability. He was built to be a tank. If he wasn't so tall, he probably could play football. He was built like a tank. To say that about the rest of the Pistons out there, that, you had to count on, that, Blake, Derrick, just keep going on. Luke Kennard, like, you really can't trust them to pour in 30, 40 minutes a night. So with Patton, you just bringing another dude that got an injury history that we can't count on. And the positive thing about that is somebody else younger is going to get opportunity to develop. The Pistons have been abysmal at developing young talent. They develop them in the G League, they develop them in practice, and then, where they get them ready and prime them up there. Then they get traded, or they sign somewhere else, and they blow up, become all-star caliber players. They did it with Tayshaun Prince. Tayshaun Prince out on the bench the entire year with the Pistons, and he say they baking in the first round versus T-Mac, which is another 3-1 series Doc Rivers, slipped through his hands. So, at the end of the day, the Pistons really need to bring in durable players, and obviously Cole Anthony might be knocked off that list because his injuries in college, but I don't care. People capping for Luke Kennard. I've never seen a fan base, and I've seen a lot of them, pretty much, treasure or just love, sorry players. Luke Kennard ain't shit. Let me say that again. Luke Kennard ain't shit. All right, people saying, oh, he can be good. Man, get out of here, man. He had, 2 or 3 seasons to show us he good. He always injured. My knee. He got chronic knee pains. When he out there, he a beta male mentality, especially Reggie's on the floor. They love Luke Kennard. Remember they was capping for Kyle Singler. Oh, I love Andre Drummond, and don't trade Drummond, and he's a great, like, a lot of y'all just need not to have a Pistons opinion. I'm just being real. And a lot of them dudes want to do them to bring back Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and he ain't nothing neither. But Patton injured, Jordan McRae, he won't take part in the second phase workouts, and Tony Snell went home for a personal reason. So, he still got Thon and Bruce and a lot of those guys here, and we'll see what happens. But hopefully Justin Patton get better expeditiously. But I don't think you can count on this guy. He might want to sell insurance. But hey, don't forget that subscribe button, bell icon button. Let me know how you feel about Justin Patton in the comment section. Don't forget, we on all social media. Links in the description. Want to make a donation? Just share the video for your boy. One time for the one time. CJ Goodfellow, Mercy Sports Talk. We gone.